Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update.
Every other day I open my phone and Ashmeet, I see either of them or the other ESSEC and Bocconi students traveling to some or the other place in the country.
No, it's green. It's green tree. It's green screen. We're not traveling.
So, tell me, what was the best one, or what were the few really interesting things that you probably saw in all these days?
Varanasi.
Varanasi, I would say so. It's one of the most incredible places I've ever been to.
The culture and the religious belief in that is really, it really leaves you with something.
So guys, how has your experience been so far in India, and what do you think about the culture of India?
It's very different, not kind of from our expectation in general, actually.
Yeah, I think it was very overwhelming. Like at the beginning was a bit of a cultural shock, but it doesn't take long to get along with the Indian culture. It's super easygoing and cool.
How do you feel yourself among Italians?
The way you guys commit to everything, that's very impressive, because you guys are very sincere, very dedicated, and we see that when you guys are a part of our projects.
I agree. This is also a very common observation for me as well.
We just don't get the Italian perspective, but because of the ESSEC students, we also get the French and the German perspective. So I believe it opens us to a lot of global exposure, right? Because we have our blinkers on, and we always have the Indian perspective.
It's very, very interesting to see the different cultural perspectives. It really opened a window on a new world.
Yeah.
I want to know, what are your favorite dishes from India?
Tandoori chicken tikka. Definitely, 100%.
And yours?
What about you, Vincenzo?
Palak paneer, I think.
Palak
paneer. I know it's very common, but from my understanding, like when I was at I don't know, it was Karim restaurant, I don't know, and I was eating with Ari, and I was like, what do you want? Palak paneer. I was like, really? You're at the restaurant, you're ordering palak paneer? I was like, I think it's okay, huh?
What's your take on the infrastructure which SDA Bocconi India has to offer? I mean, the infrastructure or the faculty. You think it's different from what you get back there?
Actually, I came here, I was like, oh, this is a tiny, small, identical Bocconi. But it's like they kind of trying to create the same kind of atmosphere, and also from the infrastructure part.
Well, we have the same infrastructure. Like, for example, these tables, they are exactly the same. And I can tell the same about chairs and classrooms. Like, classrooms are just the exact replication of what we have in Milan.
Yeah. And the faculty?
Bocconi professors, SDA professors who come here are really committed to this kind of projects. So far we had great experiences.
You guys were doing the elective on doing business in India, and I believe you all had a lot of company visits all around Mumbai to a lot of different offices. And how was that for you?
It was a lot more easygoing. We had some company visits back home in Italy, but it was all about being formal and knowing what to say. We were just everybody was just very welcoming to us. They, as Vincenzo said before, they were quite informal. They really cared about making us understand what doing business in India was.
We were at the cinema the other day, and you were so intrigued by the advertisements that they were playing before and while we had the interval. So tell me something about that.
The advertisement, I enjoyed them so much. They were extreme. I think I would really like to work in marketing in India and do these kind of advertisements.
If I were to tell you that you could get into advertising in Mumbai, what would you do?
Well, I don't know if I would be able to do that, because maybe you have to be Indian to think about these kind of things. It was full of dancing, full of colors. It's something you don't really see back in Europe. Our kind of advertising are a lot more serious. But yes, I would love to learn from some Indian how to make these kind of things.
You?
Personally, I appreciate the one about Republic TV, but it's because it's kind of what I'm more interested about, also because I think that he really gave us more insight about maybe the culture, because the communication and in general, it's kind of industry in which you can actually understand a lot about I think country and its culture.